And welcome back to Gotham Sound 2024. This is the Expo. So glad to have everyone. Thank you for watching and tuning in. Make sure you leave comments down below in the chat. We're happy to take them. We're here with Isaac.
Travis.
Travis, I'm so sorry.
So close. So close. They sound very similar.
Fair enough. We did just meet today, but that's another story. So we're at the Hollyland booth here to take you guys over a couple of things that they're offering now. And yeah, we're going to let this man take it away. Thank you, Travis. Go ahead.
All right. So yeah, we're going to start off over here with our C1 Pros, okay? So this is our communication line. Essentially what it is, it's an awesome little setup. You can do completely hub-free, essentially. You can do up to 8 total in one. So it's going to be 1 master and 7 receivers. It's going to give you about 1,100 feet line of sight with these. It's got active noise cancellation and an onboard speaker or microphone right here that takes in the ambient sound and lowers everything about negative 20 decibels. That's going to make it so it's nice and quiet inside your ear feed. We did hear some of our customers say that they wanted something for more like music video shoots and things like that. So we came out with a double ear version, which we don't have here today, but we can do it and it will work with this one. The cool thing about this product is we give you double of everything. So you're going to have double batteries, double ear pads, over the ears, on the ears, double mouthpieces. They're very durable. So if you got people on set that are going to mess around with them and possibly break them, this is going to be something that's going to be like hold up essentially.
Do that again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so it's one of those things. It's a really great design. It also has, like I said, the active noise cancellation, and it's the on and off feature. So like when I grab this one here, see this is red, as you can see, it's muted, and I bring it down and it goes in and it has a different talk mode, and then I can switch it over to an active noise cancellation just like that, and it goes back. It also has push to talk as well. Really cool feature. We sell these in 2, 4, 6, and 8 packs. The 8 pack without the hub is going to be around $2,500, and then if you want, you can move up to the hub right here. It's got something on top of it, but the hub is an initial $1,700. That's going to give you 2-wire, 4-wire, so that way you can talk to your other systems, whether it be ClearCom or anything else. It's got a USB-C out on it, so which is nice if you're going to be doing any kind of like maybe Zoom meetings. You want the whole team on there, so that way they can talk to whoever they need to at the same time. You don't have to relay messages. Everyone can come through the USB-C, not a problem. And then also they wanted me to come over here and talk to you about these, our video production options. So with this, our video stuff is essentially the same thing, wireless transmission and receiving. To kind of go through the product line, we offer distance and latency. We're working on getting latency down, I promise, guys. We're getting there, but let me explain it to you here. So we got about 400 feet, 1080 over 60 SDI. You're looking at about $600-700 on this product here, and you're looking at about 0.6070 latency. We heard our customers, though, they said, you know what we really want? We want to do something with 4K. So we came out with our 4K line. It was about 450 feet of distance on that. And then it gives about 0.60 milliseconds of latency, and we could do it with 4K. So we had this down, and someone said, you know what? We need more distance. We need lower milliseconds. What can we do? So we're like, all right, we come out with these Cosmos. This is our one-to-one system. You're looking at about $1,000 here for these. It's going to give you 0.40 milliseconds, about 2 frames over 60 frames per second, and it's going to give you about 1,000 feet of distance, coming in about $999 roughly for that. So then we took all of our information, we saw what was going on. Now that we have the technology to do it, we're like, okay, well, what are we going to do? What's going to come out next?
Bigger and better.
Right, we got to go bigger and better, right?
Honestly.
So then we're going to come out with a new Pyro line. The Pyro line, this is the Pyro H, where it's HDMI only. The Pyro S comes out next month. It's going to be SDI and HDMI. So what we did was we took all of this magic, right, and we went 1,300 feet of distance, right? We brought the latency to 0.50 milliseconds, just a smidge over 2 frames, and then we did it with 4K, and we dropped the price down to around $500+. So we lowered the price of everything. We gave you greater distance. We gave you lower latency than the other existing products. And the Pyro line, just like the Mars line, will be able to talk to other Pyro pieces, just like this monitor over here. This is the Pyro 7. It's not out for a couple more months, but this thing's an awesome little bad mamma jamma. Okay, we got SD card inside there so you can record to it. We got headset, USB, HDMI in and out, SDI in and out, 2 battery groups, and then you can change monitor feeds up here if you want to. This will be about $700. This one's going to be replacing this product right here, which is one of my favorite. This is the Mars M1 Enhanced, okay? If you're a camera person, 100%, one of the best upgrades you can do is putting a monitor on your camera. So why not do it with something that's like this, which is $499 out the box. It gives you the option to connect to any other one of the Mars. It's got HDMI in, it's got SDI in, it's got 5 minutes internal recording on it, which is awesome, right? But on top of that, sometimes you need more monitors on set. You might not have the keys to do that, honestly. So with the Mars products, you have the ability to use the Hollyview app. And the Hollyview app allows you and anyone else who has a phone, has an iPad, has an Android, anything like that, to open up that app and simultaneously receive video signal from this monitor or any of these other products. Because this monitor is a transmitter and a receiver, you can switch that over if you want to just lower the weight. I'm just going to put a transmitter on my camera rig. I can give this to Video Village and make it a receiver. Or I need a monitor and I also need to have a lightweight. I can make this a transmitter and I can send this to a video feed over there in the receiver. And then last but not least, we have our lav setups over here. So our lav setups are pretty awesome. We try to find stuff that's going to work well with streamers.
Right.
Try to find things that's going to work well with people doing YouTube, but also bridge the gap for people doing more professional production stuff. So we came out with these originally. This is our camera option right here. Let me get the close up. Okay, this is a cold shoe mount. About 600 feet of distance, 16 bits of audio quality, self-charging case, active noise cancellation. They're going for about $100 plus right now. Not too bad. Anyone can get into that game. People said they wanted stuff that went to their phones, so we created the phone versions, right? And then honestly, it got kind of bombarded with a bunch of people saying they wanted this, and that. So like, okay, our new line, we're going to make it so everyone's happy. We're going to do the Lark M2s. This is the combo kit, okay? It comes with the receivers for your Lightning, the receivers for USB-C. It comes with a receiver with a volume option for your camera or computer. And then we got these nice little tiny microphones. They can literally just click right on there to your lanyard. And you have 24-bit audio, 48K, and you have 1,000 feet of distance. What are you looking at over here? They're about 1,000 feet of distance. And then with that being said, you can essentially have active noise cancellation, everything all built on. And then we also programmed the yellow button over here. And the yellow button, what it does is it mimics the volume up button on your iPhone or Androids. So if you set your phone up, and you're going to do your TikTok or whatever, you don't have to press record and then run back into camera. You can have it already set up. You could double press on it, and then it'll start recording on your camera. So you can be in position and ready to go whenever you want.
That's really
We're retailing this combo right here for $179.
Yeah, that's a great value.
Yeah, it's a huge value.
For what you're getting there.
And then for the people who wanted to step it up in the production area, what we did is we came out with the Lark Max. This was a little bit ago, but this thing's pretty awesome. You got LCD touchscreen right here. That's going to go cold shoe mount. Charger in case. And what this does is it charges the whole system about two and a half times over.
USB-C for the charger?
USB-C on the back right there.
Okay.
And you can use it as an audio out, I believe. And then on these, it's really great because you have an isolated audio capsule inside of here. So it's surrounded by a sponge. I got someone over here I talked to earlier. He was pretty blown away by it. But don't buy this. I'll tell you right. He'll be mad at me.
Disclaimer. Okay.
This is so great because it's an isolated capsule, so you're not going to have any rattling or shaking. It does have a magnet on the back, so I can do that the same way I do this if I want to.
Okay.
We sell a different lanyard piece, though. It's a little bit nicer for this if you want. But it has a regular magnet on the back, so you can even clamp it under your shirt if you want. Or you can clamp it on anything.
So orientation-wise, you have options?
You have options. But then it's like, okay, well, great. What are we going to do now? I don't want to have to walk around with this clunky thing everywhere. I need a lav. So we have a lavalier option right here, and this becomes a really small body pack. Really small body pack. You can hide it just about anywhere. And this also has active noise cancellation on it as well, just like it did with the other ones. And it has an onboard built-in 8 gigabyte 14-hour recording capability. So I just tap the button right there, and it's going to record in at a lower rate. So if I ever lose signal going to my camera from here, I can rest assured that I haven't lost that audio because essentially it's going to be stored here. I plug it in USB-C in the back of the computer or into the computer, and it's just going to come off as a 24-bit WAV file. And this is going to be retailing for about $249 roughly.
So that's a save your bacon feature. Love it.
Yep. And
then take us to the camera here. This is a
so
little bonus, I feel.
This is the Venus Live, okay? So the Venus Live camera, for anyone's out there, they're trying to do Twitch, they're trying to do Instagram Lives, they're trying to do YouTubes, Facebooks, things like that. This is your live streaming camera. It's got a 1/2-inch Sony sensor in it. It's a fixed lens, and it's got a 6x zoom, three of its regular and then 3 of its optic. With that, or they're electronic, I believe. And then with this, what it does essentially is you enter in all your codes, you hit one button, and then you can live stream across the board to all of your different platforms.
Everything's synced up, essentially.
Yeah, everything's synced up. It's got a LAN insert, it's got Wi-Fi capability, and then even if you want to, if you have our mic set up, you can just drop your mics in right there. Boop, and then now you can have your mic set up and your live streaming camera all in one go.
So yeah,
yeah,
it's all one ecosystem.
A really awesome piece right here. And then when it comes to the settings like this, I like to tell people that, you know, it doesn't have a lot of settings because it's not meant to be like a professional, like running gun camera, in my opinion. Not to say you can't use it. People have done amazing things with iPhones, but this has enough features to get you out the gate looking good, looking solid, and not have to call your friends who know about cameras every 5 minutes asking, how do I set the ISO? What do I have to do with it? No, look, there's enough settings in there to where even the novice person can get a really good looking picture, and it looks like they had their professional buddy come over and do it for them, and now they're up and they've upped their streaming game exponentially.
Nice. So this is a perfect middle of the road kind of purchase where you know a good bit of knowledge, but not totally in the weeds.
Yeah. Like your camera buddy's not going to come over and ask you to borrow your camera.
Exactly.
But he's also going to be like, "That's a pretty good looking camera for that," and I'm glad I don't
he
have
might
to
buy
answer.
one too.
Yeah. Well,
Exactly.
we use it all the time for live events, things like that. Especially like if you have an event where you're going to be practicing, or you have an event where you need to have eyes on it. If you want to do a meeting in the room or something like that, and you want everyone to be able to be seen, you can plug this in, and people can just stream in from all over, and you have the ability now, just with the use of the camera, to let everyone share in on what's happening in real time.
Nice.
Yeah, awesome.
That's
awesome
beautiful.
product.
This is a great plethora of products. I love the ecosystem, how everything ties into it. From the sound perspective, we have a lot of people on carts using handing these off to video assist, so they're not running 100-foot cables, a BNC to connect in, and their utility are, very thankful for that. Easy. I know the C1 systems have been very widely adopted. The double earmuff is a huge bonus. I know the mixers are looking for that, to be able to hear on both sides. So this is just a really great plethora of options. Love the wireless stuff. Like I said, save your bacon feature here. This is just really, really great stuff, man.
Yeah, it's good. So we're trying to do everything we can to make sure that we cover the basis of the people that are coming up in the game, and also make products that are useful to people who are already in the game that maybe aren't trying to sacrifice the things that they've spent lots of money and time. They want something that's comparable, that's useful in their line of work, that's not going to be jeopardized, on a lower budget.
Right,
features, things like that.
Tons of investment on the front side.
Also just trying to keep the innovation moving forward without driving the price up super high, so that way we can keep feeding into the industry, getting more people out there doing the cool stuff that we love to watch, man.
Absolutely.
So, quick question. Somebody wants to know, is there an update to the Syscom 421S? They would love that in 4K with better latency, but still with the LAN capability for coloring their Ursa broadcast and G2 cameras.
I don't know if there's a firmware. Is there a new firmware update on the 421? Is there a firmware update for our 421 as of yet? Online? Okay, there's one. And then I think we do have some more products that are we have some stuff that's coming in eventually hasn't been released yet. Like I said, the H just came out, the 7's coming out in 2 months, the S is coming out next month, but we have more stuff coming out down the line that we can't really talk about as of yet. But a lot of all of our products are getting updated and boosted up, so keep an eye out for that stuff. I wish I could answer your question more in advance. Definitely go on the website and check out that there should be definitely a firmware update. If you go to the support side, take a look at that and see. But as far as adding any extra features or anything like that, that's probably going to be on future releases. And with that being said, you should probably just keep an eye out with that stuff, and you'll see as the products roll out. They're going to be rolling out throughout the year. And like I said, we got a couple coming out this next month, but towards the end of the year, we should have a lot more products coming out.
Love it. So do we have any more questions in the stream? Okay. Well, that's great. We appreciate it so much. Thank you. Lots of new and exciting stuff from Hollyland. Guys, if you need any further information or you're interested in the products here you've seen, make sure you check this stream, any previous streams out, and, of course, our website, gothamsound.com. We'll see you soon. Take care.
Have a good one.
Gotham Sound.